It's a bird. It's a plane. No, it's Grocerywoman. And I am here to help you save money. As you might have read from my shirt, shopping is my superpower, and I love to help other people learn how to save money as well. And in case you haven't caught on to this outfit, I wore it in one of my earlier videos. This is part of a series. I had 3 teaching videos about how to save money on groceries, and this is the 4th. It's called the Grocery Game. But one of my viewers suggested that I always wear this outfit when I am teaching how to save money or talking about how to save money on groceries, so that's why I look like this. But if you don't mind, I think I'd like to take this off. It's hard to take me seriously when I look like that. But anyway, I'll keep the cape on. It has my superpowers in it. So, as I said, this is called the Grocery Game. And when I taught the classes, I used to teach classes in Connecticut, and now I've taught some in Georgia. But the most fun was after I gave all the tips on how to save money on groceries, the most fun was playing this game where I explained how much the original price of each item was, and I had people write down their guesses as to how much I paid. And so after they did all, guessed themselves, then I went through everything using the tips I taught them and kind of brought it home so they could understand how I did it. So if you'd like to play this game, please get a piece of paper and a pen or pencil. Just a piece of notebook paper is fine. And I'll give you a few seconds to do that. And then we will play the game. And I may consider doing this on a regular basis, like once a month, if you like this game. So please leave a message in the comments whether or not you like the game and you'd like me to do it again. All right, we are going to get started. What I did was I took the price for most of these items, what I normally would pay. And I do most of my grocery shopping at Walmart, but then I shop the sales at all the other stores. And if you watched the other videos, then that was a tip that I gave, is to do a price list and make sure you find out where the cheapest store is for most of the things you buy. And that's where you'll do your major shopping, and then you shop the other stores just to take advantage of the sales. Okay, so the first item that we have here is this 6-pack of paper towels, and I usually buy it at Dollar General, and the original cost on it was $5. So you need to write down, number your paper from 1 to 10, and for number 1, put paper towels, and you guess how much you think I paid for them. And so then the next thing we have here is Lay's potato chips, and I normally buy them. The original price on them is $3.99, and I normally would get them at Walmart for $3.99. And by the way, I didn't pay full price for any of these things. So when you're guessing, like you write number 2 chips and you guess, don't write full price because I paid less than that for each thing. Okay, the next thing is Seattle's Best Coffee, and the normal price for that. Now, in one of the other videos I mentioned not to be brand choosy. My husband really likes this coffee, but he likes 2 or 3 other brands as well. So if I can't get this, and the only place in my area I can get it is at Kroger. If I can't get this, then he'll take other things. But this normally runs at Kroger $9.99. And I never paid $9.99 for it. That just sounds crazy to me. Okay, so you have to guess what I paid for that for number 3. Number 4, this is Progresso Hearty Tomato Soup, and that normally runs for $1.99 at Walmart. So write down what you think I paid. Number 5 is Light Air Puff Corn. And at Dollar Tree, it's some kind of like popcorn, I guess. I don't know, it's a new product. So I get this at Dollar Tree and it runs $1.25. The next item is Cinnamon Toast Crunch. And this particular brand happens to be Tres Leches. I'm not sure what that tastes like, but I'm pretty sure it's very similar to Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Now, they didn't have this at Walmart, which is normally where I buy a lot of my things like this. Although I must say on cereal, I just buy whatever's on sale wherever I can get it. And I usually donate most cereal because we're not a big cereal family. But the comparable thing that I got, this is family size, was at Walmart. The Cinnamon Toast Crunch runs $4.97 for this box. When you hear what I paid for it, you're going to think, wow, $4.97, that would be crazy to pay that much. The next one is Chunky Soup. And this particular kind of chunky soup normally runs $2.99 at Walmart, which is where I would normally buy it. So that was item number 7. Number 8 is Tide Pods. This is a 12-pack of Tide Pods. They didn't have this exact type at my Walmart, but I got it at CVS, and I can only give you that price. So this runs $7.79 at CVS. And I hope nobody pays $7.99 for a package of Tide Pods. So number 9 is this Captain Crunch Oops All Berry cereal. And that is normally $3.99. And you'll see these are sugary cereals, but like I said, most of the cereals I get, I donate, and I try and get a wide variety. They have Cheerios, they have shredded wheat, they have different things. But sometimes, because families who are going to my church food box, they're sometimes families, it's sometimes individual people, we never know. So sometimes I do throw in sugary cereal because I figured they probably have kids who would like a treat once in a while. So that was $9, $3.99, and then the last thing I got was these Swiffer dry cloths. Now, if you've been paying attention and watching the other videos, there's a couple things here that I've already talked about. I did that on purpose to kind of give whoever's watched the whole series kind of a little leg up there, so maybe you'll get a couple of these right. All right, that normally runs for $5 at Walmart. Okay, so again, I'm going to go through this one more time. Paper towels is number 1. Lay's potato chips, number 2. Seattle's Best Coffee, number 3. Progresso soup, number 4. Light Air puffed corn, number 5. Cinnamon Toast Crunch, number 6. Chunky soup, number 7. Tide Pods, number 8. Captain Crunch cereal, number 9. And Swiffer dry cloths is number 10. Okay, now the fun part, we get to talk about how much I paid. So these paper towels that run $5 at Dollar General, I got them for free because at Dollar General, if you shop there every week or on Saturday to use the coupon for $5 off $5 off $25. So every Saturday I go so I can use that coupon. And I get a combination of things for my household that come up to $25, and sometimes I throw in a few things that I'm going to donate. And so I make sure that it comes up to $25. Well, actually, I get $20 worth of products for that. Then I add this package of paper towels, which brings it up to $25. I hand the clerk the $5 coupon, but actually, if you have the Dollar General app, you can get it, you just have to put your phone number in, and when you ring it out, it'll take off that $5 coupon automatically. So I got this basically for free. It's getting $25 worth of things for $20. This package is free, so you would write 0 down for the amount I paid. All right, Lay's chips are normally $3.99 if there's no markdown or they're not on sale at Walmart. But they often, and in the previous video I talked about how sales are cyclical, things go on sale every 4 to 6 weeks. These are often 4 for $10 at Kroger, but you have to buy all 4. So I just buy 4, and they're $2.50 each. So that's how much I paid for that. Now, Seattle's Best Coffee, $9.99. I've never paid $9.99. I always try and get it on sale. The best sale I ever saw on this coffee was at Kroger, and it was $6.99. Except this one particular day I went, and it was only $3.99. $3.99, and you didn't have to buy a certain amount. So I got 5 because, as you know, I like to stock up so I can save money. So I would have gotten more, but I'm also a big believer that you leave some for somebody else. On extreme couponing, they had women who like clean the shelves off, or maybe some men too, I don't know. But I don't believe in that because I think we need to share the wealth or share the savings with other people. So I could have done better, but 5 is good. That'll get my husband through a couple months anyway. All right, Progresso soup is next. That was originally $1.99. I normally buy it at Walmart, it's $1.99, but there was a sale at Kroger, and I talked about this in the last video about stocking up, and the sale was 8 for $10, and you did have to buy 8 to get them for $10. So that's $1.25 each. So instead of $1.99, I paid $1.25, and I did the deal 8 for $10 twice. So I got 16 cans of soup for $1.25 each. Okay, the next is Like Air Puff Corn. This is a new product. They do sell it, actually I've seen it a couple places, but they do sell it at Dollar Tree, and I have a freebie site. Oh, let me tell you about that. It's called Free Flies. And I happen to see, and they give away free stuff, or they tell you what websites you can go to for free stuff. So you had to buy 4 of these, and it would come to $5 before tax, and then they sent you a rebate through Venmo or PayPal. So I got 4 of these for free. So that would be 0. All right. The next one is the Cinnamon Toast Crunch. This was amazing. I was so excited about this because I am going to donate this. But the Cinnamon Toast Crunch at Walmart, that is this size, that's the regular one, is $4.97. But I happened to be at Dollar Tree one day, and I saw they had a few boxes of these for $1.50. So I paid $1.50 for this, and I was quite excited. There's a couple of Dollar Trees in my town, but this one on a regular basis has brand name cereals for either $1.25 or $1.50. A couple weeks ago, I got some Frosted Cheerios. It is sugary, but it's not always sugary, so that was good. And those Frosted Cheerios were only $1.25, so that was pretty exciting. All right, what is next? Oh, the chunky soup. This chunky soup is normally $2.99, and it was on sale. Again, it was one of those sales where you had to buy so many to get the deal. It was 6 for $10. So 6 for $10 comes out to be $1.66. And because my husband does like soup, I got 12. So we're stocked up on soup for a very long time. But we actually do eat soup in the summertime too. So. Okay, the next, and we're on number 8. This is the Tide Pods, a 12-pack. Like I said, I couldn't get this exact pack at my Walmart to compare prices, but it was at CVS for $7.79. And it went on sale for $5.49. And if you're familiar with CVS, they have these things called extra bucks, where if you buy certain things, you'll get an extra buck back from the cash register for anywhere from $1 to this. The week before I bought this, it happened to be a $5 extra buck. So this was $5.49, the sale price. I gave them my $5 extra buck, and I paid 49 cents for the Tide Pods. I thought that was a pretty good deal. Okay, next is the Captain Crunch cereal. This normally runs $3.99. And they had a digital sale where if you clip the coupon in advance at Kroger, you could get it for $1.49. That was a pretty good deal too. Again, it's sugary, but I'm sure that somebody who's hungry would appreciate it. And I work hard to get things that are very healthy to donate, but this particular week when I went shopping, I got those 2 sugary cereals. Okay, and the last one, this was on one of my other videos as well. So if you watched it, you'll know that this is normally $5 at Walmart in my town. And I paid $3.50 for it at Cherokee Closeouts. And I talked about how closeout stores are a good place to get things, but you have to grab them when you see them if you find something that you like or you find a good deal, because the next time you go, they're probably going to be gone. Okay, so now that you know how much I paid for all those things, I'm going to tell you that the original price for everything, if I had paid full price, was $46.96. And what I paid, are you ready? Before I tell you, if you can, if you don't mind, could you leave it in the comments how much you thought I paid for everything? I would appreciate that. Okay, I paid, drum roll, $16.38. So now I didn't do all this in 1 week. I just used this as an example. But say I did this, I actually did do this all in 1 month, the month of February. And the difference in that is $30.58. But, I mean, I actually saved a lot more than that because I got 10 cans of soup. So instead of paying $2.99, I paid $1.66. So you got to add up all those savings. And I'm not really that great at math, but anyway, I saved a lot more money. Even if you did just save $30.58 a month, it's still a savings, and you could put that towards something else. I'm sure that once you learn how to do all these tips that I mentioned, or at least a few of them, you're going to be saving more than $30.58 a month, probably a lot more. So that is the end of the grocery game, and it's officially the end of the How to Save Money on Groceries series. I think that I'm going to do just one more, which will be a roundup of everything I've talked about, just a quick one though, of all the tips. And I hope you like the grocery game. Please let me know if you did below and you want to do it again, and I'll probably try and do that at least once a month. If I have a good month, maybe a couple times. But okay, that's it. Until the next video, I hope you had as much fun playing the grocery game as I did.